Now remember the boyfriend who invited me to church thinking he was satisfying my temporary need? Well, he ended up being the temporary need. Because once I started to pursue God and His plan in my life, the boyfriend was the first thing that needed to go. Turned out he really had no interest in church at all. And I began going to church on Sunday mornings. This was a big step. I didn't like going alone. And I have to say, my biggest hindrance for not going to church was that I didn't like going alone. I would sneak in late. I would sit in the very back. But when the pastor's wife would see me, she would come all the way from the front. She would run in the back. And she would sit with me for the entire service. Slowly and gently, Jesus began to change the desires of my heart. And things that I had enjoyed before now started to bother me. Songs that I'd been singing that I couldn't sing anymore. And guys that I had been dating just to be dating, I didn't need them anymore. The whole band scene and the lifestyle that went along with it, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Bad habits had to go. Jesus began to fill these empty areas in my life. It became apparent to me that I was going to have to leave this band. But I didn't know how. Every fiber in me, since I'd grown up, said, this is what you've always wanted to do. This is your dream. You can't quit now. It was my job. This is how I paid the bills. It was my identity. It's who I was. And I loved to sing. I mean, it was my gift. So in a way, I felt trapped. And deep down, I was afraid that if I did get out, I would miss it. And I didn't want to miss it. I wanted God to take that desire away. So I said a simple prayer. And it was very, very simple. And I make note of this because it's amazing the little prayers you can say and how God will just come in and pick you up. But I remember saying, I said, Lord, would you get me out of this band gracefully? This is when the Lord came in and began to make my heart His home.